I'm feeling inspired, man. We were able to go see Kanye's documentary entitled Genius. This is Act 1. And we've seen the early screening on the 10th of this month. It doesn't come out on Netflix until the 16th. So we're recording this on the 14th. So it actually be Valentine's Day be over by the time y'all see this. But that's what the timeline is. And this comes out on the 16th to Netflix. And we got a chance to see it early. So we're just gonna dive into some topics, man. We're gonna review this for y'all. And initially, bro, like, this is Act 1 of a 3-part documentary series.
Let me tell y'all something. When you gonna see this?
The 16th. Well, I still haven't found out if it's gonna come out all at one time or is it gonna come out different seasons, whatever. But
gotcha.
The first, I know Act 1 is gonna be out.
No. I'm talking about this because I don't want to tell y'all about this documentary, but I really want to tell y'all about this documentary. Bro, yeah. I'm telling you, I was literally damn near on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Yeah. Like, it's captivating. It pulls you in for sure.
And it's so interesting how his friend, this is all filmed from an actual camera that his friend like started before he was even Kanye.
Yeah. Like
before he was, you know what I mean? Like, it's so much footage that it shows you the entire process of the making of Kanye and like a lot of the things that he already was before he became Kanye as we know him. And it's that right there is very inspiring because like he had this like ultimate confidence before he had even proved anything in himself, bro.
Yeah.
And that took him so far. You know what I mean? Like, oh man.
Yeah, the early on they got the camera in his face. You know what I'm saying? They got the behind the scenes documentation of everything. So like we know Kanye. We hear how he acts on his songs, what he says on his songs, and how he acts in the public and all of that. So we know that he's egotistical. We know all this, but it shows like the very beginning of that, and the fact that he's always had this confidence about him, and that he worked his ass off until he got to a point to where he was able to prove it. And when he was able to prove it, he just kind of took off and never
morphed into what we know now.
Yeah.
And as the rest is history.
As the mogul, as the game changer.
And we still don't know how that's gonna like play out as far as if they're gonna drop all 3 or just drop them once like a week or something. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm going to be sick if they do that. It's 3 separate episodes.
So you would prefer to watch it all in one setting?
Absolutely.
But you know how? Let's like think about that. So it comes out on Netflix on the 16th. You're gonna like binge it that whole time. It's like a Wednesday, right? Ain't that a
I don't care.
It's
what was it? It'll be like max 3 hours.
The first one was an hour and 45 minutes.
Hour 45. Okay.
So
obviously we don't know how long these are gonna be.
Yeah.
That is a long time in a day to binge something, but I would definitely do it. I'll stay up till 2 a.m. if I need to. Because I would prefer to watch it like just all as a story. Because it's like, you know, you can like forget some things from the previous week if you don't go back and watch it before the next one, potentially. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I would kind of like roll into it while everything is fresh. Exactly.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like I would want to watch it all in one setting, but I just realistically, I probably wouldn't be able to just lock in and watch all of it like that. And no, not to the, you know, I mean, Kanye or how it's done, but it's just time wise, I just don't see that short working time, you know, in my day like that. But I would love for it to all come out at once. That way I can watch it when I want to instead of waiting for the next episode to drop.
Right.
But I don't know. That's neither here nor there.
I do know all of that, like the doing it as separate episodes though, like builds up the hype and
Definitely.
expectation for it. So
Definitely.
the numbers are probably better in
Yeah.
that type of format potentially, but
Business wise, that would
yeah,
be
it would make sense.
Yeah.
Knowing Kanye, that may have to be how it goes.
See, that's what my thought process was.
But like we were talking about though, we don't know how much he has his hands on this. You know what I mean? Like you don't know how much he's able to
involved, yeah.
maneuver through that. So that documentary was great, man.
The
Y'all are
documentary.
gonna love. If you like Kanye, you're gonna love the documentary.
Yeah.
Even if you don't though, it's gonna explain to you who he is,
And
why he is,
yeah.
how much his mom meant to him.
Mm-hmm.
How much that hurt him, you know what I mean? All of that. It's going to explain all that. So
Yeah.
definitely look out for that and go see it.
It was genius. And that's the title, Genius. It was genius the way the whole thing like came together. The whole thing about what's his name?
The dude that was filming? Cootie, yeah.
Yeah, the guy that he had a whole nother life, bro. He had a whole nother career.
Did
he was it showed in the documentary. It was
I did not see that.
bro. Remember he was a stand-up.
I was also cooked though, so
He was an artist. I mean, not an artist, but he was on a rap scene, but he was a stand-up comedian.
It showed that in the documentary.
Yes, bro. Yes.
That
yes.
he was a stand-up
The
comedian.
dude that picked up the camera. Yes, it's interesting because it's telling both of his
I remember
stories.
that
It's
part.
just telling more of Kanye's story.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude was a. I'm glad we're talking about this right now, so that when you do rewatch it again, you
Oh yeah.
you know what to look for. Sure. That's why you gotta watch it again because you probably missed some stuff, some little stuff here and there. And I know I'll probably miss some stuff. Documentaries are just super dope, man, because they really give you the detailed aspects of somebody's life. Not just like what we've seen in his documentary, as far as him going through the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like being a producer, but always knowing that he wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah.
He came in the game as a rapper. He just learned how to make beats, learned how to become a dope producer, and people started buying his beats.
Yeah.
So his goal was always to become a rapper. And in the documentary, it actually shows him, you know, being a hot producer, but nobody taking him serious as an artist. And he's going to Rockefeller offices.
To the offices, going into different
Russian.
rooms. Like, yo, check this out.
Playing
He was playing
over the phone.
Yeah, I was about to say what he was playing. I don't know if I.
This ain't no spoiler, bro.
Yeah.
We ain't spoiler.
He was playing All Falls Down.
Yeah.
How can you listen to All Falls Down and not know that we need to sign him immediately?
Yeah.
I didn't get that, honestly. They were like, people were just talking over him, basically, like, blowing him off, like, not even responding to the play, like,
and
to
this
the
man is
record.
performing. He taking his retainer out. He's taking his retainer. He's like spitting it, bro. Turning it up.
He really
like,
did,
he's
too, though.
performing to these dudes. And they just like, nah. And even like being in the studio with Scarface, him saying like,
Yeah.
this is incredible. But
He had no motivation behind that either. He just told him, like, yeah, this is incredible.
That's like he said it.
Yeah, bro. Because it was like, I don't know, he wasn't like, bro, oh my God, I've never heard anything. You know, it wasn't nothing. He was a scar. I don't know, that might just be his MO, how he operated, but he was just on the desk like, this is incredible.
Yeah. Kanye
Is it? Do you like it, bro? Or like, what are you saying right now?
Yeah, but it shows like up until like those failures, him like people not really knowing who he is. Like so when they got the Rockefeller chain, they had the camera on that. And that was a dope moment in the documentary too.
Yeah.
And it showed him introducing himself to Pharrell. And Pharrell not really knowing his name, but knowing about him or not knowing his face, putting his face with the name type shit. So I think that was pretty dope, man.
And the whole time, while all of this is being documented, it's the same dude got the film rolling.
Yeah. He's capturing all the moments.
It was so crazy, man. I did not expect that. I did not expect him to have that much film on Kanye.
He started super early. Kanye with the braids, like rapping in the back with a pelly on. It's crazy. With a sky blue paleo. Y'all see that in the
And then they show like previews of the next episodes at the end of this one.
Which was crazy.
Car
accident.
So everything.
So the way, I'm a filmmaker. I vlog and I do it all. So from a cinematic standpoint, from an editing standpoint, like this is just, I mean, you could tell that it was some time and some effort and some thought and some suspense, like all that. They went and got, in my eyes, like the best creative people to put this thing together, bro. And it really is just like a cinematic masterpiece to me, so far, bro. Just like documenting one of my favorite artists.
Well put together.
It's capturing the person that. Come on, bro. We talking about Kanye.
Kanye, bro.
We talking about.
It's literally in the documentary. Remember, he got the gig at Chicago. He had moved to New York.
Yeah.
Got a gig back in Chicago. Went back to Chicago at some event, and they put his name on the program or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As Kanye.
Yeah.
And the dudes filming him. They in the whole just trash ass hotel. By the way, he's in the hotel like, my name is Kanye West.
Yeah.
Like, why is it just Kanye? He's like, you know you back home. You know you back home. You don't even want to say your full name. It's like, man, everybody, you Kanye. You back home. You know what I mean? But in the room, though, he's like, you might as well just put Ye down.
Yeah.
And fast forward 20 years or whatever it's been, that's what he changed his name to.
A lot of speaking.
It was a lot of stuff he spoke into
existence. Yeah, man. And
a lot on that.
And that's super. And you see that, and this is Act 1, bro. This is the first installment of a 3-part documentary series, bro. It's like only gonna get better. So like you were saying, when it was on the ending credits, it was going through and kind of giving a preview of what to look forward to. And it talked about the accident and talked about captures that part of his life, and like, I mean, it's only gonna just continue to get better. As his career just like ascended.
You know what I wonder? I wonder at what point did dude stop filming?
That's another thing.
When did that get cut off?
That's another thing we don't know, because I don't know, bro. It's just
because I'm sure at some point when Kanye got big, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It could go both ways. You could be like, this is my homie.
Yeah.
For my whole life, like, you're gonna be my camera guy regardless.
Right.
Put him on, maybe put him through some classes or something. Or you make the bread, like, I want all the best people. Like, you know what I mean? Switch out. Like, I need him. He's the best in the world. I need him. That's who I want. So it can go both ways.
That's
you know. But Kanye, me knowing him, yeah, 100% got that nigga out of there and went to somebody else. That's my personal opinion. That's Kanye though. That's how I know Kanye.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption, bro. That's a fair.
That's what I would go with. We're gonna see how it ends though. He had a hell of film though.
I mean, he started, and I don't know the exact number he started in, but I mean, he captured a lot, and captured the journey, and I think that's like super important, man. The journey that this man went on after being rejected, after being like telling you what he's going to do. I remember in a scene, he's actually telling you how he's going to have a lot of people sing on the track and then sample that. Like, he's telling you how he's going to change the game. He's telling you his ideas. He's telling you his subject matter. He's telling you that he wants to talk about stuff from a different point of view. And he's telling you what he's going to do. All he needs is a shot to do it. And
he's done it all. Everything he was saying, he's done it all.
He did it all, and it came out exactly the way he dreamed it. You know what I'm saying? So that's super inspiring, and if you're not inspired by that, I mean, what's it gonna take to inspire you? So I definitely left the theater feeling,
oh my gosh,
feeling creative and inspired
We both left like that, and it's like, even to when he had the concert with Drake, the Free Larry Hoover, we both stayed up till like 2 a.m. to watch that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I was telling him, I'm like, bro, that night I didn't go to sleep till like 4. My adrenaline was going crazy. I wanted to go run a mile and all. I wanted to go do something mad productive because it was, I don't know, that's just Ye, man. Ye gives you that vibe, gives you that energy.
That's why he's a mega star. I mean, he's a mogul, and y'all gonna see that. And I'm looking forward to see the rest of it, man. I'm looking forward to, I'm sure they're gonna cover the accident and the unfortunate passing of his mom. Probably, I think we're gonna really be able to take a closer look into Kanye's eye and to understand kind of how he's always been and who his mom,
His mom was such a man.
Yeah.
I can see how that hurt him. She was a special person. You could tell.
Yeah.
They had some real good footage on her.
Mm-hmm. They captured her in a beautiful way.
In the natural habitat, you know what I mean? In the crib, nothing in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Chilling. They just pulled up on her.
Yep. And
she dropped some gems in that short period of time.
Yeah.
She said, what she said about like Kanye, the lion looks in the mirror and sees nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was lion. It was something like that.
Yeah, I remember that. It was very similar to that. If not, I think that's what it was.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Kanye was just silent. I was silent. You know what I mean? I'm just.
She gave him his confidence, man.
Yeah.
And
she embraced it too, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he would like kind of get on himself about being arrogant or whatever. She's like, Kanye, no. Just, that's you. Just don't, don't, I guess like go overboard with it, but it was more so just like, no, embrace it. That's you. You gotta have confidence.
And he's always, this is early, before the deal yet. So what y'all seeing now is just, who he's always been. We stayed till the end of the credits like it was Marvel. About the show.
Oh yeah. Deadass. We were sitting there about 10, 15 trying to see if they was gonna roll something out. After a while, I looked at Cuz, I'm like, bro, this is not Marvel.
Yeah. Making
Let's
sure
get out of
we
here.
didn't miss nothing. But yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else you wanted to unpack on that?
Nah, man, that's good.
Yeah.
I think we'll be back to go over Act 2, I guess.
Yes, sir. Definitely got to.
We'll keep unpacking this thing, reviewing this thing, telling y'all our perspective on it. Just as fans of Kanye and fan of documentaries,